NE is, NE sees all the different possible ways you can achieve a health outcome, or it can also see all the different possible health outcomes that can occur from making a certain like decision about it. So like, if they say there's a goal to be healthy or whatever, and or like, oh, I can try this diet or that diet or whatever, and I think they're the more like ENFPs and ENTPs are going to be the most experimental with different health habits. That can be a good and bad thing, because hey, like something doesn't work, you can just move on to the next one. But of course, the disadvantage is that, well, okay, maybe it didn't work, but maybe it was just because you didn't stick with it long enough to work. Like sticking to something routinely and in a structured manner is something that they struggle on. Low SI.
Because like right, well, with what you said about the NE, like they're gonna go about it like almost in like a creative way, like experimental, like you said, like first you're gonna try this and then you're gonna try that, and it, just like you said it very well. The disadvantage is like lack of consistency, but the advantage is like they get a lot of experience, let's say, from because they did like a lot of things. They tried a variety of different things. So now let's say they gain like more experience, more things in which to look at it from a different angle. From a lot of different angles, and to approach it maybe and like utilize some of this and utilize some of that and combine it and go about it more creatively than just like an SI or an SC would, to like stick to a regiment of things, to like a routine and just like pure consistency. And consistency is good, but then there's always a balance. There's always a
The SI DOMs, the ISFJs and ISTJs are good at the consistency part, but and like sticking to a health habit and basically making it into a habit, keeping the habits and everything, sticking to a routine. But and that can be good, but like sometimes it can work against them, because then they become too rigid and say they're having a health issue and they think a certain way, if they follow these steps to solve it, will help them solve the health problem, and it doesn't. Maybe I just need to be even more structured and do even more, do it even more intensely, more in a more disciplined manner. And then, but where instead what they should be doing is, hey, maybe that entire routine to begin with isn't, a good thing to start with. Like, hey, if you want to like if you think cutting out meat from your diet is going to help you achieve a certain health goal and you're not achieving that goal, let me cut out even more meat, like let me cut out even more like animal products, let me cut out all animal products. Well, what if at the end of the day animal products isn't the problem at all? What if it had something to do with something totally unrelated to that? Thinking outside the box is something that would help in that case.
Because the SI are a lot less willing to like leave off, to depart from a certain regiment or routine, especially if they like to stick to the tried and true, and so